Welcome to Aquila Farm, located in Naivasha at North Lake Road. Aquila Farm started its operation in the year 2003. Back then, we started with 4 hectares and with 4 varieties. Over the years, that has evolved. We now produce 12 varieties and in 32 hectares of land. Our operations are supported by 600 employees. 70% of them live within the surrounding community, while we house about 30% of them at the farm. We have been primarily rose producers since the beginning of the farm. At the moment, we are looking at diversifying into other crops, and the first crop we are now looking into is pericum, which will come into production in the year 2022. Our market is primarily Europe and the UK, which we focus on the supermarket segment of that market. Because of the requirements of this market, we are fair trade accredited, MPS ABC with an addition of GRASP and Global GAP certified. We produce about 60 million stems in a year for these markets. About 50% of this are sold as fair trade flowers, which earn our employees a fair trade premium, which is meant to upgrade their living standards. Aquila Farm location of 1,900 meters above sea level is ideal for production of intermediate roses. When we say intermediate roses, we mean a bud size of about 4 centimeters, which is what is needed for the market segment that we focus on, which is the supermarkets in the EU. We have 12 varieties of roses. For each of these varieties, we have done a careful selection of the varieties, which involves looking at the market trends and what is the needs of our customers, and working very closely with the breeders to see what options they have in terms of the colors, instead of the production, and we try to merge that together, and we have come up with a variety list that is suitable for our markets. Our production process involves 3 main stages. At this first stage, we do propagation of planting materials. The main activities during this stage are like grafting and humidity control, which helps the crop to root faster. This process takes about 52 to 55 days. Then the planting materials are ready for transplanting to the greenhouses, and this is where our second stage in production starts. This involves bending, mulching, weeding, spraying, among many other activities, and then after that, we do the post-harvest stage, which is our last stage. And this stage starts once the flowers are harvested. We transport them to the pack houses, where they are kept in a cold store for 4 hours, first of all. This is the pre-cooling process. This ensures that the flowers will last for a longer period of time. And then we do defoliation of the flowers. Defoliation is removing the leaves at the base of the stem, then sizing into different sizes. Our main sizing grade that we get is 40 centimeters and 50 centimeters. After the sizing process is when we do the bunching. The bunching is done according to the specification of the customers. It can be 7, 10 stems in a bunch. At this stage, we also look carefully at our quality. We have quality controllers on ground, and they look at any pest and disease that we might see visual at this stage, any deformities, any problems with the cut stage, because cut stage again is a very important thing. After the bunching process, we do the sleeving and labeling. Here we have different kinds of sleeves. Some of them are fair trade branded, some of them are supermarket branded, some of them are just transit sleeves, just clear sleeves. Some of the customers also require barcoding and flower fooding to be done at the farm, and we do all of this during this process. It is the last stage where we put these flowers in a box, and they are transported from here to JKIA for exports. Once the flowers at the airport, they undergo a phytosanitary check done by KEFIS, and we are issued with a phytosanitary certificate. There is also the continuation of the cold chain management, where the flowers are airlifted in cargo airplanes. Since 2015, we have exclusively focused on the direct market, and with the accumulated experience, our processes are well aligned to serve the needs of the supermarket segment.